made it home, y'all. I made it in one piece. How we doing tonight, everybody? Hello, everybody. Let me see. There we go. How y'all doing tonight? Hi, Ken. Hey, Andale. Hey, Butterfly Effects 86. How y'all doing? Hey, Mrs. Bass Reeves. Damn Permaculture Food Force. What's going on, man? Diamond Heart. Profoundly Beautiful. Hey, Led. Hey, chat. Rucker Homestead. What name was that? Precious, South California Garden. Hey, Precious. How ya everybody doing tonight? Kelly on the creek. Jennifer Cooper. The Georgia Gardening Lady. Jackie New Gardner. Candace Skelton. Couponing with L. Hey, L. La Ponderosa Cultivations. Deshaun Lockett. Melissa Singletary, Humble Lion. What's going on, everybody? Hey, Mississippi Girl Gardening and Couponing and NC. Whoo, girl, that's a long name. That is a long name. Hey, Stardust. Hey, Chris B. Miss Hogg. Am I pronouncing that right? R.C. Walker. Listen, I don't want to keep y'all all night again tonight. I wanted to give y'all some results. I am really just literally walking in the door. I still got my work socks on. I can smell them cooking. Whew. I need to get them off of me. Go soak these dogs in some water or something. It's good to see everybody here tonight. I'm not gonna stay on long because I really need some sleep. I'm whipped, y'all. I'm beat. So well, it's allergy season butterfly effect. So yeah, I'm gonna have the sniffles for about a month or so. Honey and lemon, I'm 2 steps ahead of you. Hey, Earl K. Hey, Renee Hall. Carolina Roots. That homeschool life. How you doing? Jaslyn, Shirley Weems, Chuckle the Girl. Them allergies still acting up. Well, it's allergy season. And all of them, listen, y'all, I'm going to be honest with you. I greatly appreciate it. Here we go. Y'all don't even got to hit me with no, all these remedies. I've been like this since birth. I've done it all. This is just part of my life. And I'm glad, in a way, I'm glad we bringing it up. Because Angela Davis Coleman, I understand, bro, I work in a nurse home. Yeah. This is part of my life. And this is the part that I'm glad we bringing it up, because part of what we doing is you got to get used to your handicaps, if you will. And sometimes you got to see how can't nothing fix certain handicaps, and you just got to learn how to. I don't take allergy shots. I'm not taking no medication for that. I learned to deal with I call it a handicap because it will cripple you up sometime. You just got to learn how to deal with it. And the first thing people do is run to the doctor and get shots and get medication. And what? It worked for a day, a week or something. I've had that back in the days too. And then you go back to the doctor. You don't know what they pumping into you. You don't know if you the test subject. You don't know. You know, and then it's costing you a fortune. You don't even know if it's a placebo, and it might be all in your mind, like saying, oh, I feel better now. I can't speak on it, but all I know is I've seen that happen. And I'm telling you, this is stronger than any medication out there. If you have ever seen a real, true, live placebo situation, meaning I gave you some fake meds and you literally thought you felt better to the point you were better. If you've ever seen that happen in real life, it'll blow your mind. Like somebody truly, truly is suffering, and you give them a Tic Tac or something, okay? You give them a Skittles, and the next thing you know, you tell them that's some medication for whatever they're ailing, and all of a sudden they feel better. Like, oh, I could take them all day. That was delicious. Thanks, doc. Okay? So, to me, I can deal with it. And part of what we're all going through right now, you better learn to deal with a lot of your handicaps, because just think about it right now. I'm not running to the doctor to do nothing. You know, it's people that's saying they were fine until they went to the doctor. Then they coming out with the Zambuma flu. Okay, I'll be okay. I'm telling you. So everybody emailing me all these strange remedies, I promise you I'll never take them. I promise you. Squirrel brains and moose hoofs and stuff, I'm not doing that, family. Some of this stuff, y'all, some herbal, somebody told me to sleep with these stones on my eyes. Man, no. No, I'm not doing that. Warm them up first. One is some kind of stone from the earth, and one is from the... Some stuff, y'all. Come on, man. Now, how is everybody doing tonight? Yes. That Zambuma flu that made me think of my daughter used to watch this little show on, I think it was like PBS or something, with these two brothers. They had this little swinging little monkey thing. That's another story. Anyway, how's everybody? Listen, I just wanted to show everybody something. Everybody, well, I ain't gonna say everybody. I got a lot of emails because everybody is the Crap Brothers. Thank you, Game Nerd Mom. The Crap Brothers, right? They had a little monkey thing that was. My daughter used to love that, and I ain't gonna lie, I used to love it too. That's where I got it from, the Zambuma flu. Was that the thing name? Not Zambuma flu, but I'm close. I know I am. Somebody just said it. Zambuma flu. Okay, I was close. I just put an L in there, didn't I? Zambuma flu, right? Right. I'm sometimes I feel like a sick one of those. So I wanted to let you guys know, the people that are undecided on what kind of generator to get. I had some serious updates. I mean it. Some so much where when I left for work this morning, I was like, I'm going live tonight, because I'm literally blown away. If everybody, there we go with the honey and stuff, just let it go. Oh, so honey does not work for allergies. Yes, but it's not a miracle drug. Everybody keep thinking you're gonna take this stuff and all of a sudden you're fine. Stuff don't work like that. It just don't work like that. What was that? What's the lowest price on generators? You will have to look and check that out, because prices are, listen, the prices are changing on all the generators up and down like crazy right now because one, they're bringing out new generators, so the old generators are going to be dropping prices, I think, but at the same time the prices are still rocking your body because of the times that we're in right now. Somebody just said their power went out, I think in my live on the way to work today. Their lights went out and were out today. I heard about the Jackery 2000. I heard about the Jackery 1500. Yes, I did. Somebody emailed me and I was like, shut up. They almost got me riled up. I was shut up about it. Come on, shut up about it. Don't get me started. A Jackery 1500 and a Jackery 2000. Okay. Y'all got me out here selling VCRs. Somebody said Tina Doan said it's flooding in Hawaii. So, I got a couple of updates, and I'm going to get right to it. But I do want to hear from y'all instead of me running my mouth. You better ration that rainwater. Good. I'm not talking about no remedies for none of that. Is that Berkey water filter behind you? Yes, it is. Let's start on the Berkey. No, we're going to save that for last. Imagine a Jackery 2000 with those Blue Eddy panels. I don't even want to think about it. Because I'm going to tell you something. This Jackery 1500 right here, let me tell you something about it. Lad, I just got my Jackery 240 with the other day. I'm way off a 2000. Let me tell you something. Sunday morning when we went live, that was Sunday morning. Let me think, because I don't want to lie. I tried out the solar panels. Look, I even got them muddy. I got some mud on them and everything because I set them out to work, wet mud. Incredible. As soon as you hook them up, the batteries start blinking and it built it up. So I took them right back off because it started getting late. You know, I did that right before, right after the live. That's what it was. Right after the live, I just tested them out. Then I took them right back off because the sun went down. But I want to show you something. I plugged it in and filled it all the way up. All the way up. And, you know, I text my brother and let him know because he want to know everything about it. I text him and I showed him. And I got video footage pieces that I'm going to give y'all. But it was full Sunday, right? Sunday. Since Sunday, I've been running. I'm going to take this off for a hot second and bring you with me. Since Sunday, I was running this little heater just to keep checking it out. I was charging my iPad, charging my phone out of here. I had everything plugged up. And now this goes to the Bouge RV refrigerator freezer. This has been running since Sunday. And I got it down at 32 degrees. So it's in freezing mode, on eco mode. And I don't know if it's running right now. Okay. It's so quiet, I never know when it's running. So it's pulling 27 watts. Wait, let me get the camera over there. It's pulling 27 watts. And I don't know if you know, but you can see 3 bars on that battery. It's still 3 bars. This morning, it was 4 bars. Think about this, family. I want you to think about this. I've been running all this stuff and charging all this stuff, and my laptop was hooked to it just to try it out. Since Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, what's today? Wednesday, 4 days straight. And it's nighttime. It's time to go back to bed. It's still running all day, all night. Here, look, want to know something? Here's the plug to the Blue Eddy. I have not charged it. I have not put it in the wall. I have not had the solar panels hooked up. Everything is just running off of the Blue Eddy. And I still got 3 bars of battery life. There's no exact percentage with that, so I can't tell you. That was one of the big problems with Blue Eddy. But it took 4 days to get just 2 batteries down, so we can kind of do the math here. 4 days, 2 bars. I got 2 bars left. So I'm going to say 4 more days of all this stuff still running. I'm not no scientist like those other guys. You know, they seem to specialize in it. But that's extraordinary to me. That's with no solar panels hooked up. That's with no plug in the wall, nothing. All this stuff is just running off of just this power that was stored up in the first place. That's it. I'm blown away. I can't even imagine what a 2000, a Blue Eddy 2000 or Blue Eddy 240, I can't even imagine it. I can't imagine it, the power. So I'm throwing that out there for y'all. So for the people that don't know, now you know. If you're wondering how is it doing, because some people is emailing me like, so what? Tell us more about the Blue Eddy, because you know I go off and I go on we start talking about other stuff. I thought I better let y'all know this mug is a beast. It's a beast. So I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna answer some of the questions. Right. Love Note said Hobotech said he ran it for a week without a charge. He ain't lying. I am living proof. Now, see, we don't know that dude. You know me. I'm living proof. We 4 days in. And I know we could get a whole nother 4 days out of this. More than 4 days, because that would only be 2 more bars. We got 3 bars left. So I'm thinking like 2 days per bar. That's kind of what I'm averaging, okay? Nothing scientific. But 4 days and 2 bars is gone. I got 3 left. So that's maybe 6 more days before we hit, you know, blinking lights. Remember, the water inside here is ice cold. This is a refrigerator freezer. So I got it on freezer mode. So it ain't no joke. I needed y'all to know that because some people like, I don't know which one to get, the Blue Eddy or the Jackery. I don't know. I don't have a Jackery, but for all the people that don't have a Blue Eddy, I'm living proof it's a beast. Chill will say a must-have in a critical situation. Blue Eddy needs to make one with a car charger. You don't need one. You don't need one. Listen, you don't need a car charger. All you need, I went back to Hobotech, which I got. All you need is a 300-watt inverter. 300-watt inverter to plug in your lighter. I got one in every one of my cars just because. And this weekend, I'm going to try it out to see if it works. You plug that in, you plug the inverter in there, then you plug this, the Blue Eddy, into that, charging out of your car. Simple. The difference is this, is killing excess of 520,000 people. The difference is this, killing excess of... Joanne Fortune, what you talking about? Blue Eddy needs to make it. No. The difference is this killing excess of... Joanne Fortune, what you talking about? I checked for the Blue Eddy 1000 on Amazon. It was sold out when I went back to finally make my purchase. I'm in between that Jackery 1000 and Blue Eddy 1500. Listen, I'm going to say this, and this is for, I'm going to save this for another video, and we really going to get into it. But I really want to say something about it now. People ask me, should they get the electric generator or the gas? My answer is both. Get both because they both serve a purpose. If you only have room for one, start with the gas generator. If you live in an apartment, start with an electric. But I say both play a huge part. Both. The gas is more powerful no matter what. It's more powerful. It's going to give you more. The gas is going to give you more power sooner, fast, hardcore, hard-hitting, but it takes fuel. That's the problem. The electric, super quiet. Well, shoot, it's no noise, quiet, just it doesn't last as long. Solar powered. It's renewable constantly by something we spin around all day, the sun. So it's a no-brainer. But the gas, you can't go without the gas either. Because there's going to be times where ain't no sun out. Everything is cloudy. And what if the area you end up is just trees overhead? Nothing but trees. You go to some of these campsites, trees, pine trees over your head. Right? So that right there, that's going to mess your solar game up. If you in an area that stays cloudy, or you in a mountainous area where the sun is always around the mountains in your area, like Tennessee, solar might not be the best at certain times in certain places. That's when gas kicks in, right? So it's going to take longer for your solar panels to charge up your it's going to take longer for your solar panels, let me scoot back, to charge up your generator. So while this is charging at a low rate because it's cloudy or it's raining, you could be running your gas and getting work done. But as soon as that sun pop out, you got enough energy here, cut that fuel off. Boom, you ready to roll. So somebody just asked a question. Can the Blue Eddy pull a 600-watt freezer? Yes, it can. But the question is, for how long? See, that's where I'm going to tell you something right now that I just learned all of this myself in the last, 60 days. Because I kept telling people, stop worrying about trying to run your refrigerator and your freezer. Technology has changed. You don't need to run your whole big, gigantic deep freezer and refrigerator when you got something like this. You got something like that. I'm going to move this out the way just for a hot minute. That's a big ticket item. Okay? Now, when you got something like this, and everything in there is ice cold, you can't go wrong. I'm going to take that out. Now, this comes out. I don't even have to have that in there. I don't even know why they put it in there. But that holds a lot. That's a lot of space. It go down to my elbow. See that? That's down to my elbow. Plenty of space. That's only a 30 quart. So you can be refrigerating all of your goods right there. And look, that plugs up into your lighter. If you rolling in your car, you don't even have to be wasting your energy because you could have that plug right into your lighter in your car. All of this stuff, somebody just said, thank you. Yeah, this stuff is an investment. This is like purchasing your car, your home, all of the stuff that it's big ticket items. People keep saying it's expensive. It is. It's an investment. These are serious investments Listen, I'm having fun like a kid, but trust me, my pocket is burnt because I'm investing in, okay, we ain't gonna go down conspiracy theory alley, okay? We ain't gonna do that. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm scared. I'm gonna keep it all the way live with you. I'm scared, family. I'm doing this stuff because stuff is so stupid. Things are so weird that nothing right now makes sense to me. And some of the stuff that people are saying on TV. Now, this is what scares me. It's one thing to hear a jackass speak, but it's another one when somebody starts saying crazy stuff that's in control of your life and control of your future. When you have people that's in charge of your every move, really, they're the last call. We put these people in office to make super important decisions for us, and it seems like sometimes they on the take. That scares me. So when I put like this is what scares me. When I was a kid, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. When I was a kid, had this guy got my bicycle, and he did the old classic. Hey, let me sit on your bike. Let me sit on your bike, man. Oh, that's nice. Where you get this? Oh, I got that for Christmas, man. My dad got me this bike. Oh, yeah. Oh, what kind is that? Oh, a Huffy? Let me see that. Let me see. Let me sit on it. Okay. All right. He was older than me, bigger than me. He sat on my bike. He's like, yeah, this nice. This real nice. Ain't it, boys? This nice. Yeah, that's nice. It's real nice. Yeah, this gonna be real nice. I'm gonna hang on to this. No, I think you better get up because it's time for me to go home. The street light's about to come on. I got to go. No, I'm gonna hang on to this for you, partner. No, I think my dad want me to bring my bike home. And these were some gangsters. I'm a kid. When you say, hey man, get off my bike, and he say, what bike? Kind of like Debo. That's you know something? That's why Debo was so relative to all of us in that movie. Because we all have been Debo'd. That's why it was so funny, and we felt it. Look, Debo, rest in peace, Tiny Nelson, or Tiny, or Zeus, whatever you want to call him, Debo, rest in peace. But we all had a Debo in our lives. That's why it was all so relative. And out of that whole movie, some of them characters, you can't remember what their character name was. Everybody know Debo. Everybody know Debo because we've all had a Debo in our life. Tiny Lester, right. And guess what? When somebody you put in charge of something that's important to you, and then they was like, I don't know what bike you talking about. Like, yo, that's mine. I just let you sit on it. You ain't let me sit on it. You mean you let me sit on my bike? When somebody do you like that, your heart start beating, don't it? We ain't gonna talk about politics. We just gonna overshadow it, okay? I'm with you, conserve, right? Your heart start beating. So when you see the people in charge of your money and they're supposed to be making decisions for the better of the people, When you keep seeing them on the take, it's like you being a kid again. When you keep seeing stuff like, hey, what we gonna do about these people losing jobs? And when they say, what jobs? What people? You mean to tell me you don't see all these hungry people and people losing their houses and people living in their cars? What people? We don't see nothing. That reminds me of every movie, like post-apocalyptic type of movie I've seen my entire life growing up. Like Soylent Green, Planet of the Apes, all that crazy stuff. That's why I'm doing this. If anybody want to know the truth, I'm not doing this. Listen, think about this. If you think I'm doing stuff just to make video content, let's get something straight. The amount of money I make from YouTube, think hard, cannot compare to how much money this costs. This is coming out of my pocket. Now, YouTube puts a little cushion on it. But that's coming from me. You understand? So this ain't making video content about this stuff. Nah. This is for my family. That's what I wanted to get through to you guys. This is real. Everything we seeing right now, you don't have to believe in nothing, is real. It is what it is. I'm be honest with you. It made me nervous when they was like, no, we don't want to give nobody no checks. They don't need no checks. I was like, what? At the same time, you know what I do for a living, so I get to drive around the city all day and see people's stuff on the curb. And I'm not talking about you just skipped out on the rent kind of stuff. I'm talking about people that's been living in their houses since the 60s and the 50s. Your stuff is, when you start seeing vintage furniture on the curb, that's somebody's grandmama. Okay? That's somebody's grandmama got put out. That makes me nervous. So that's why I'm doing all this. That's why I'm making some serious investments in my family's protection. Because just no little young people getting put out their apartments, they ain't the only ones getting put out no more. Have anybody tried in your city or your state tried to find a camper, a used pool behind camper, a used trailer, or a used RV? There are none. Because people is taking their last little bit of money that they can scrape up and purchasing campers, RVs, enclosed trailers. They're buying this stuff up because that's where they're about to have to live. Because they are running out of opportunities. I can't find one. So I've been looking for an RV. I just told y'all a little while back, me and her was looking for one. I'm not going to go out and buy an $80,000 RV. That's not going to happen. The used ones, even the jacked up ones. It's one, I kid you not, if you don't believe me, check on my, in my area. Check in Columbia. It's an RV. It was nice RV. It was about I'm going to say about a 28 footer. I can't remember what kind it was. The whole side of it was burned up because the house next to it caught on fire. I guess it was in the driveway and the house caught on fire and the heat from the house burnt the whole side of the RV and they were just selling it for like $5,000. Nice RV. Even on the inside. The outside was a little melted, look, kind of looking like Two-Face. But he was like, we can't do nothing with it. It runs, it operates, but one side is beautiful. Slide out and everything. The other side looked like butter. Sat too close to the toaster. That might be sold by now. I promise you. You remember, you would look online at like Craigslist or Facebook Market or something, and people selling like what is they call trailer homes, single or double wide trailer home. Some of them busted up. They just want you to move it off their land. They'll say, come and move it off their land. You can have it for free. Them all gone. You can't find nothing like that. What's those? Tanker containers? Them big containers, them shipping containers? Them mugs selling like biscuits. So, that's why I'm doing it. Yes, it's expensive. Yes, it is. But if you guys don't wake up, I was thinking this today. I got an email and I'm trying to put this in a nice way, but it's hard to put it in a nice way. Family, I'm going to say it like this. Stop waiting on another man to tell you what you need to be doing. That's going to sting a little bit. That's going to burn a little bit. To me, it's like ointment though. You cut yourself and then somebody put that alcohol on you. Somebody get that hairline at the barbershop and okay? Stop waiting on another person to tell you what you need to be doing. It burns a little. But what I just said, I hope it heals you just like the alcohol. Because I'm telling you, if you waiting on me, I'm going to be honest with you. I got about 1,000 emails that I have not opened, and half of y'all on here is probably like, why ain't he never answering my email? I can't read 1,000 emails. I'm only one dude. I ain't got no real show on NBC. I don't got nobody working for me. Thank you, Bert Richardson. But I'm telling you, if you're waiting on me to make a decision for you, you in trouble. Don't wait on nobody on the internet to make no decisions for you. That's why you're supposed to be sitting down with a pen and a paper and writing knowledge down so you could compare. I bought the Blue Eddy because I kept making comparisons. I got pages upon pages of comparisons. Things I like, things I don't like. Remember, your teacher used to make you do that in elementary school. Right? This is stuff you have to do for yourself. For real. Stop waiting on people to tell you what to do. Look, one of the reasons we did the whole practice thing, because look how many people was like, I ain't did that in like 20, 30 years. This was an eye-opening experience. Some people was like, I never set a tent up before in my life. This was crazy. Some people was like, I totally didn't know it was this difficult. People going out buying these expensive tents. Me and her set ours up in 10 minutes. That's because we were just fooling around. And other people had 1 billion parts to their tent. You don't need that in an emergency situation. That's nonsense. But we all learned something. That's why we doing this. You can't depend on me to learn nothing. You need to learn for yourself. When you figured out, I forget who it was, and she said, oh, this tent is going back. It took her all night to set that tent up. Yeah. Think about it being an emergency and it's dark. You can't read no instructions, or you lost the instructions. They floated away or blew away. No. Hook point A to point B with the red clip and now put the black clip on. No, ain't got time for that. It's raining. So I just wanted everybody to kind of get that real quick. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't shame of it. I'm stuff that's going on these days scaring me. That's all to it. When somebody like you, it feel like you watch somebody steal something, right? And then they turn around and say, "Hey, you didn't see nothing, did you?" You be like, "Uh-uh, I ain't seen who? What? Are you talking to me, sir? I don't know." Right? If you see somebody do some horrible stuff right there in your face, turn around, walk away. That's what it seemed like all the people in power is doing. That scares me. Because if they have that much power and they can make a decision, if they doing dirty stuff, that means they can make a dirty decision that affects you. I just kind of hope I want to be ready a little bit for when somebody do that to me. And it seems like they damn close. That's all. Right. 2% sad but true. Okay. So everybody, please. That's right. That's right, Minwa. Don't stand around and be scared. Get prepared. No, use your fear. Use your fear as energy. Y'all see what I see. It don't matter who you voted for. It don't matter what you believe in. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. And then there's your opinion. Get out of your opinion. This is wrong. Period. Not, well, I think if what you about to say starts with, well, I think, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. You understand? You don't put your hand over a hot stove an inch away from the flame and start your sentence with, I think I want to say ouch. I think I want to pull my hand back. No. That's wrong. That is wrong right there. That's wrong. You understand? You don't have to start. If you have to start your sentence with, well, this is how I look at it, or I think, we ain't got no more room for that. Right now, what I see going on is just wrong. It ain't no, well, if they, no. If, that's the question. That starts an opinion. Like, hey, people is dying and people is losing their jobs. Nobody got no houses. We need some help. That's wrong. I don't care how you do it, how you fix it. This is wrong. We can all agree things is weird. Okay. I didn't make no rules up. You looking at it just like I'm looking at it. Right. No, this ain't no speculating. This is, hey, yo, it's wrong. I got something in my eye. That's why I keep rubbing my eye. So the Blue Eddie is the truth. I still was thinking about taking it back because I'm waiting on that Jackery 1000. I'm going to keep it because I got a feeling we're going to need as much power as we can get. So I'm still getting a Jackery 1000 or 2000, whatever the price end up being, I'm getting it. This was one of my best purchases I've ever got. This freezer, you know why this is one of the best purchases I ever got? Because I was totally against it. I was totally against refrigeration. from my ignorance because I thought I had to plug up one of these big monsters. This water been ice cold for 4 days, ice cold. Now, I'm going to get right into a segue with this, and then I'm going to answer some questions. I was very skeptical about this thing. I was very, very skeptical about getting this Berkey water filter. Very skeptical. Because I have a distiller. But what's her name? Frugal Nurse Homestead. She emailed me like, Led, I promise you this is the truth. Just try it. And she spoke with so much conviction. All right. She said she had hers for years. And then I started looking at reviews. I'm looking at military personnel using this thing like, military? These is dudes that know how to, purify water out of a boot. When I see them with this thing, I'm like, I'm going to try it. If I don't like it, this one I know I was going to send back. Now, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Yes, Frugal Nurse does. I'm not the biggest water drinker. I got to force myself to drink water. I'm going to ask you guys a question. All right, Air Force. My dad was in the Air Force. My sisters was in the Air Force. My family was in the Air Force. I'm going to say this. Lady Led is the water queen. I'm telling you, she is like the water princess. When water is in here and it's weird, she lets me know things are weird. Before they even call and say, hey, stuff is wrong with the water, she know. So, I'm going to say this. There is such a huge difference between, I wish she was down here. Hey, babe! Hold on, because I really won't hurt. Hey! She'll hear me in a minute. It's a big house. Hey, computer, drop in Dad's room.
Dad's room has not granted you drop-in permission. To call instead, just say, Alexa, call Dad's room.
Call Dad's room. Computer, call Dad's room. I got to get her down here.
I couldn't find a contact matching Dad's room.
Useless.
Phone number.
Okay, we just going to pass that up.
What's the phone number?
Just cancel.
Canceling.
It's like you done hired some help and they speak another language or something, right? This is a big house. So, let's get right back to it. It's a huge difference between the water out of the tap and this Berkey water filter. I'm going to say this. There's a reason why I don't drink much water. There's a reason why most of us don't like drinking water. There's a reason for that. You rather have a Pepsi, a Coca-Cola, a Mountain Dew, a Dr. Pepper, some Kool-Aid with too much sugar in it, lemonade, iced tea, sweet tea. Come on, family, if you feel me, Put your hands up. Cut the crap. I don't want to hear nobody talk about. I just love a nice ice cold glass of water. The only one I know to ever do that is her. Now, don't give me that. I know I got a wild one. Okay. It's a reason why we don't drink water. Family. Because that's not water. And the same night we did the last live when I got this, no, that wasn't that night. That was Sunday. That was Sunday when I pulled it out, right? I didn't put it together. It took maybe 5 minutes to put it together, prime the filters, boom. Took maybe another 20 minutes to fill it up and let it drain down. Family, this is my testimony. You can do what you want to do. You can believe what you want to believe. And I'm not affiliated with these people. They ain't affiliated with me. I'm telling you the truth. And if you don't believe me, come get a glass of this here. I kept seeing people say, what does it taste like, honey? It tastes like Berkey water. I was like, that was corny as hell. Next video. I saw that on several videos. Have y'all seen any Berkey water filter videos? And they say, so what do you think it tastes like, little Timmy? It tastes like Berkey water. Man, go on, man, with that, man. That's nonsense. Why you got people saying that? That just sounds ridiculous. What's it taste like, honey? Berkey water, I guess. I'm going to go to every video that I've watched. Not only am I going to like the video, I'm going to comment and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because I called y'all a handful of bad names when I clicked off your video. Because I thought it was nonsense. And I thought the company must be paying them to talk about it tastes like Berkey water. Click. So, family, hey, Led, what does it taste like? Uh-oh, wait a minute. You see my drawers hanging out. Hang on, y'all, hang on, my drawers. Let me fix my pantaloons. I can't have y'all seeing my breakfast. My bacon and eggs was hanging out. This Berkey is a little shiny. Woo, gotta put the bacon and eggs away. All right. I'm doing this and I'm being extreme because I owe them people an apology. I owe them all an apology. So, Led. What does Berkey water after it's filtered, what does it taste like? It tastes like Berkey water. It really freaking is Berkey water. This does not taste anything like what came out of that tap. You want to hear something? I haven't had water like this since I was a kid. Out of the water hose. After you let it run for a minute. Up north, coming off the Great Lakes, where water used to be the freshest. I haven't had water like that since I was a kid. And as soon as I tasted it the other day, it's the first thing I thought about, playing tag and going in the backyard. And, you know, some of our neighbors ain't got no hole, no water hole. You just hit it from the tap. And you hit him up on it. Your face is scraping on the siding. They had that siding with the pebbles on it, so your face is getting scraped. But you under there hitting that water. You can see a spider up under there making a nest. Got a beetle. You don't even care. You so thirsty for playing tag. That's good water. That's the kind of, you remember that water. When you look up under that house and you getting scraped on the forehead, you see a spider in there freaking the web, freak the web, and you don't even care. That's good water. So, me and Lady Liz stood down here late that night and we wanted to taste the water. Blew my mind. She always buys these. There is no comparison. There is no comparison. So that's why these have been sitting in the Bouge RV refrigerator, freezer, just chilling. So what I did was I ran about 5 gallons through this and put them in one of my water jugs, and I took that jug to work with me. So I've been drinking this for days now. It's so good that I wish I would have got the bigger one, because I'm drinking more water, because it tastes like water. It don't taste like sink. Or like my mama say, sink. Run me some water off the sink. So for everybody wondering about the Berkey, trust and believe, I thought it was highway robbery to pay that much money for this thing. Yes, it's a bigger one. It's called this is the big Berkey. The other one is called the Royal, and the other one, I don't know the other ones, but it's some bigger ones. 5 gallons, 6 gallons. The Crown is the 6 gallon. The Royal is like the 2 point something gallon. The Crown is the big one. All I'm saying is, I don't know which purchase I made was better. All of them was expensive, but I don't know which one was the best, because it's that freaking good. The Imperial, that got to be like a doggone IBC tote. But this right here, it made me feel so much better about spending that money, because now if it pop off, I can distill my water, or I can filter it on the move. This breaks down and you slide it back out. You can keep this. This look like a cookie jar, y'all. Look at that. That's a cookie jar. That's just a cookie jar. See? This piece slides down into this piece, and then it's only this high. This whole thing only be this high. So I can pick that up and take that with me wherever I'm at on the road and filter whatever funky egg water I run into. Y'all know, I don't know if you ever been a kid and go on a field trip and y'all go to the zoo or the park and you hit some of that egg water. Whoa! I'm thirsty, Miss Abernathy. Go drink some water. Go on, drink some water. It smells like boo-boo. So yeah, if you ever run into that, Miss Abernathy, I don't want that water. You know, back in the day, you get a paddle. So, no, I don't have the fluoride filters yet, but I was looking at them today. What I'm going to do next week is purchase me 4 more filters and 2 of those fluoride filters. I'm going to purchase 4 more black filters and 2 more filters, because these will last, like, what they say, like 20 years. I still want some more on hand, just in case I'm filtering out some of this pond water. If it come down to it, look, I'll have them on standby. Because listen to this, family. This is what people need to realize. You know why I'm spending up my damn life savings doing all of this stuff. And this is why. Because if I don't know why people don't get, if the grid goes down, the grid is everything. People keep thinking you can go to the gas station. Their power is off too. It takes power to pump fuel. You won't have any gas. Then you think you're going to be able to get in access to your money to purchase these things. That's going to be down too. So people think storing your money and keeping your cash in your house is going to help. No, it won't. Because when you go to the store, they can't process your purchase because their computers are down. Money will mean nothing. That's what I've been saying for years, for years. Your money won't mean crap. You could have $50,000 in your hand like this. Go into the store to be able to buy whatever you want to buy. If they can't process it because their machines are down and half of the employees are only 17 years old and they counting on their fingers like this, like, wait, I got to call a manager. Wait a minute. Hold on. What all did you get? Okay, you got a water filter. That was 75. Hold on. If you carry the one, no, that won't work. That's not going to happen. You've all done the doggone been through the holiday season and the stuff go down just because everybody is shopping all at once and the system go down. And then you know what you end up seeing? About 500 people standing in line looking at each other like, what's going on? What's up? And then you see at each register about 5 teenagers scratching their head doing math. They can't even do math because the machine won't even open up to take cash. Y'all been to these stores to say, we only taking cash now. We only taking credit now. That's being more common. So, if it all happens, there won't be no, I'm about to just get it off of Amazon. How you gonna get it if it ain't no electricity? You can't get on the computer. How you gonna purchase it? Your bank is locked up. Everything is locked up. So that's why it's called prepping, because you're preparing, so you're already prepared, ready already for this dumb stuff. Your money will be useless. That's why. So every time I see a brand new big screen TV purchased, I just shake my head like that's one I might have to look out for because they're gonna be hungry, they're gonna be wanting something. They had a big TV and now the lights is out. So just letting you know, okay? So if you see me going in hard, yeah, I have not let up, and it's been like 3 weeks now. I'm not letting up. I'm not letting up because I feel, now I sound like one of them crazy doomsday preppers, right? Here's the crazy part about the crazy doomsday preppers. The doomsday preppers to be like, I'm waiting on a solar flare to come down from the sun. You know something? Them mugs don't sound so crazy no more. Because some of the scenarios, remember that show, Doomsday Preppers? Some of them scenarios, you be like, oh my God, this dude crazy. Oh, yep, we done emptied out about 4 dryers, and we gonna get inside of them when we hit a polar solar flare come down, knock everything out. So we gonna store all our equipment inside here to block the flare, and I'll wrap the whole thing in aluminum foil. That used to sound crazy. I used to watch those shows and laugh. It's not funny no more. That's the scary part. The scary part is I used to not be able to even get through that without cracking up and snorting. Not no more. It just don't look what I'm doing. I sound like one of them dudes. I even used to say the words that I even said, even up to recent. I'm not a prepper. I like to be prepared. The only reason I used to say I'm not a prepper and I like to be prepared because them dudes sounded like lunatics. They don't sound so crazy no more. I'm a prepper. It is what it is. Okay? The people that was digging holes and burying containers down in the hole, the storage containers up underground and stuff, and burying school buses and stuff to live in. It all don't sound so crazy no more, man. You know? I think I'm gonna start watching the Walking Dead all over again with a whole new perspective. You know what I'm saying? Just with a new perspective. Those shows, if you watch TV, man, some of this stuff you gotta look through the mess to get the message. You know, you gotta look through the mess to get the message. Stop worrying about the zombies and stuff. Stop worrying about all that gross crap. Look at the human interaction after there is no more power. I watched it all the way up until my homeboy got. What was the little Asian guy name? That's how long it's been. Glenn. Once they killed Glenn, I was done. That was the end for me. I liked it because of the human interaction of seeing how people interact with one another when things are like this. Not so much for the zombies. Just now, each group and each faction got their own set of rules in how they're handling life after. Right? That's what that's about. And here's what you come out with this. Everybody don't like you. Everybody don't want you in charge. And everybody, some people are still angry and bitter. That doesn't change. Just because we're all in this together, that doesn't change. You know, you got people, even after some stuff pop off, they still don't like black folks. Okay? Out of all this that's going on right now, let's be for real. This ain't talking, we ain't gonna go down that alley. We just gonna peek around the dumpster. But look at all what's going on right now. Right? But you still got people hating each other for the colors of our skins with all the other stuff going on. We getting robbed. We getting all kind of weird diseases and stuff. We got to wear masks. We ain't no jobs. Everything is horrible. And you worried about, because I got a slick tan. I don't get it. So that's not going to change if stuff pop off, because some people just got that burned in their head. So everybody, just like here on this internet, everybody ain't here in your favor. Everybody is not going to like you, and you can't make everybody like you. So what do you do about that? You can't reason with everybody. I've tried that a couple times here on YouTube, and it doesn't work. Some people you just gotta cut loose and get rid of. You can't deal. Some people don't, and you can't, ain't no talking to them. They like things. Listen, family. Let me whisper something to your sweet little ear, because I really need you to know something. Some people like it like this. Have you ever thought about that? There are people that embrace chaos. There are people that embrace madness. They want everybody else to feel as angry, hurt, and desperate as they are. So you feeling like you're in pain is making them feel equal, making them feel better about themselves and their horrible decisions. It's people in prison right now. I ain't gonna say everybody in prison need to be there, because some people is in there unjustly. You know that. We all know that. But there are a lot of people in prison, and they're there because they like what they did. They had no problem admitting it, writing a book about it, getting interviewed about it in the most horrific, graphic details. Now I want you to use that and go here with me. Those are just the people that got caught. Some of those same people is out here walking right next to you in the grocery store. They're not going to tap you on the shoulder and tell you they're a nut job. When you're a criminal, when you're a thief, when you have evil intent, you do not like doing it in the light. You embrace the darkness. You can't wait till the sun goes down. You love it when the street lights are blowed out. You love it when the lightning hits the transformer and blows all the lights out in the neighborhood. So you can do your horror in the darkness without being seen. Those people live among you. Sad but true. So because I've heard so many like you shouldn't be so cruel, you shouldn't be so mean, led. Everybody is not your pal. You can't talk you can't talk to some people. Some people can't wait to destroy you. That's what they dream about that. That's what makes them happy. Disruption, disarray, and mayhem makes them happy. We all have a friend or a family member in our lives that no matter how good things are going, like it could be a wedding. It could be a wedding. It could be the birth of a child. It could be a funeral. All of the things that we can all put our differences aside for, right? It could be that intimate moment. It's always a family member in everybody's family or that one friend that screw it up every damn time. Every time. And everybody in the family or everybody in the neighborhood know that one person. And they say, oh, hey, man, here come Daryl, man. He always angry. Or you work with this person. You having a good day at work. And this person, I don't know why they making us do all this. They know they could have hired somebody else. They could have, that person, like, man, just shut up. Let's get this over with. Let's just go. Oh, that's because you one of them. You a bootlick. You a bootlick. No, man, I just want to do my job and go home to my family. We all got them people, man. Those people are out there running around loose. Legally. Anger. They feed off of negative energy. Those are the people that once they come to you like, man, can you believe the boss got us working over? We ought to go up there and do. You know what they love? When you be like, yeah, let's go over there and talk to that sucker. Yeah, let's go. Heck yeah. Shit, this is some bull. Y'all playing tennis with negative energy. And the faster it go back and forth, it gets stronger from friction. That's what they feed off of. They don't want to go talk to nobody like me to be like, man, can you believe the boss did this? Man, let's just get the day over with. Oh, you a punk? Yeah, whatever, man. Just go over there, man. Your breath, too. You need a mask on. They don't want to hear nobody calm. So, saying all of that, I'm going to say these people is out here and you should be getting yourself together, because if them lights go out, it's a lot of people don't like law enforcement right now. We ain't gonna do that because there are good law enforcement. We're not gonna do that. Let's just say all law enforcement was great. There was no problems with law enforcement. Let's just go down that trail real quick. Let's just say we had no problem with law enforcement at all. You got to be realistic with yourself. They can't help everybody all at once. They can't help hundreds of thousands of people all at once. No, let's not do that. Okay? Serious. I'm trying to put you in the mindset of, even if they were there to help you and they had no problem helping you or nothing, they can't help everybody. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You supposed to be helping you first. You supposed to be trying to protect you and your family first. And they the cleanup crew. That's where lines get crossed. They're the backup, family. You know how they call for backup? That's us calling for backup. You supposed to be handling your situation yourself. And when it erupts into the point it can't get in, you can't handle it no more, that's when you call them. They're your backup. They ain't your first you ain't supposed to call them right off the bat. Hey, come in. My kitty cat is up the tree. That's why some of them mugs be mad, man. Call them for that stuff. Right. They here to be your backup crew. They ain't there to solve your everyday, every single situation problem. That's you got a problem, you supposed to be trying to protect your family and your household. As a man and a grown woman with kids and a family, a household, that's your job. That's part of your job. You are supposed to maintain your household and your security. When it fails, who you gonna call? That's when you call them, man. Right. It's the last line of defense. Everybody call them for everything. We ain't supposed to be doing that. You supposed to call them when it's the last resort. Everything else you supposed to be done handle, at least try to handle it. So, said all that to say this. Get your stuff together, because it might not be nobody on the other line when you pick up that phone. Because you got to realize, those people are not superheroes. They got families that they're worried about too when something pop off. I know a lot of them stand in line and they're still to protect. But a lot of them people gonna be like, look, I gotta go make sure my wife and kids is cool too. You can't expect them to do everything, family. You can't. And I ain't just talking about the police, I'm talking about firemen, everybody. You have a little baby kitchen fire, you call the whole fire department to your house. You know you're supposed to have fire extinguishers all over your kitchen. But well, black, we ain't even gonna talk about them. We ain't gonna even talk about that. Because I don't want to have that scenario. The scenario was, if they're all wonderful people, you still supposed to be protecting your own first. So part of it Part of it, think now, you ain't handling your situation right. If you got to call them every 5 seconds, I don't got no reason to call them. They are not all bad. They ain't. This how I look at that. When you start saying all police is bad, that's as ignorant as white folks saying all black people is bad. Or black folks saying all white folks is bad. You ran into one or two bad cops. Now all the cops is bad. It's not true. You ran into two bad black folks and now all black folks is bad. That's not true. You ran into two white folks that was talking crazy and that's not true. I don't like putting everybody in the basket with a couple of rotten. I don't like doing that. I like to listen. I do it just like the fruit out here in my yard. You cut that worm out. Cut that worm out. Yeah, I'm with you, Weller. I'm just saying. I just wanted to put that across right there. I'm with you. Yeah, not all, but we need to cut the worms out. Because we need our backup. We need our backup crew. Just got to cut the worms out the apple, that's all. I got you, Weller Black. I'm with you. So that's, I'm just saying. Part of getting ready so you don't have to call them every second. Number one, you need to be having tools. A lot of people don't believe in tools. Get it. But you need some device to help protect your home, and these ain't going to always get it. I don't care how you do it, but you're going to have to learn how to protect your household with something. If you don't believe in tools, go into the tool shop, purchase you a couple tools, couple hammers. You get what I'm saying? If you don't believe in that, that's your perfect right, and that's up to you. But you better learn how to swing a slugger. You better learn how to do something, because you calling the police during a blackout, have you ever had to do that? Anybody. I'm from up north, and I can remember every winter, the ice would build up so heavy on the lines. This for my northerners, because I know y'all know. I can say the southerners too, because the transformers will get so hot, they will explode. But up north, the ice will sit on the line so heavy and sit on the transformer so heavy that it will literally break the lines or break the transformer till it explode, and all the lights in the whole neighborhood go out for maybe 6 blocks, right? You can't call anybody to ask them anything. That's when everybody came out in the middle of the street. Hey, Bill, y'all lights out? Yeah, your lights out? Yeah, man, I can't pick up the phone or nothing. Everybody's is out. And then everybody uncles and everybody daddies is standing out in the middle of the street trying to figure out which transformer blowed up. Nobody was able to call the police. Nobody was able to. You hear sirens, but they ain't coming for you. You will hear sirens for hours. None of them ever came down my street to help my daddy and my uncles do nothing. First thing, everybody get your blankets. It's cold. It's below 0 outside in Ohio. Get your blankets. Where your sleeping bag at? I left it over Chrissy's house. What you leave it over there for? Go up there, look at my closet, get my army blanket. It itches. Get my army blanket. Bring it downstairs. Everybody get your cover. Bring it downstairs. That's what it's about to be. Powwow right there in the middle of the living room. It's time to start preparing. My dad, boom, 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 boom. All the stuff that we needed. Make it start happening. Go fill up the bathtub with water. Get all the blankets. Get close to the fireplace. That was every year growing up. That was normal to me. So all of you northerners have been there too. And I'm sure some of y'all southerners too, because these generators get so hot that they do explode. And ain't no lights. Who you gonna call? Cell phone towers busted. What you gonna do? So the first thing you need to do is have some stuff in your household. Do you got water? Drinkable water? You got some kind of power source energy. The world have changed since the 70s now. So the way my dad handled it was bare bones, but the world have changed now. You need some kind of power, energy, heat, water. You need all this stuff now. Was that New York City, the blackout of 1977? You know, the only reason I'm doing all this, family, is because, man, don't y'all see it's a pattern? I ain't making this stuff up. Look, think about it. Normally people say, oh, y'all just doing scare tactics. I'm not doing it. I'm not cutting everybody lights out. And I'm not making people water wiggle. Have you seen the wiggling water? I ain't talking about 3 weeks ago when it first happened. It's still happening. People water is still busted. My friend Granny Karma, her water mains is busted. They froze solid and exploded. Granny Karma. Go over to her channel and see her situation. Even though their water came back on, it's a lot of people, this water is spurting from the ground because the pipes is all busted. What you gonna do? There's water everywhere and you can't even drink it. Number one, you don't know if it's contaminated. Number two, you can't stop the rain. That water all over the street. Nothing going into the household. And if you don't believe it, go over to Granny Karma's channel right now. You can see it. This just was the other day. And I said something I want to apologize for this morning. This morning I said, can you imagine soldiers coming to your door and telling you you got 10 minutes to get out the house? It don't got to be no soldiers. What if the firemen come? Forget the soldiers. That's too extreme. What if firemen come? Look, the fires is getting closer to your house. We need you to evacuate immediately. You got 10 minutes to grab everything you can get and get out of here and go west. Go west. Do not go that way. The roads are closed that way. Go that way. That put a little bit more reality on it. Not more. When I said soldiers, that sound more movie-like. Okay? But let's just say the fire department came and said, listen, the water is rising. The pond in the lake over here is flooded and it's coming up to it fast. It's coming this way. Or the fire down there is jumping from house to house to house. And yours is next. You got 10 minutes. What are you going to do? Everybody is so comfortable that nobody is thinking about the scenarios that's happening to a lot of people every single day, especially in California, because y'all stay hot. Y'all stay on fire. I'm sure that's normal to y'all, like keep getting evacuated, just like down here with us. Hurricanes, evacuation, fire in California, evacuation. Do you have a bug out bag packed with everything you need to just grab and go? Do you have something in order where you can just roll out, grab it, throw it in the back, and go? Have you ever thought about purchasing a small trailer from like Harbor Freight, like I did? I didn't purchase from Harbor Freight. I got it off of Facebook Market. But a small trailer just to throw all your stuff on. You ain't gonna have time to be playing Jenga, putting stuff, or what's that other one my wife loved to play? Putting stuff in perfectly puzzle ways in your trunk to try to fit as much stuff as you can. You want to hurry up and throw some stuff on there and leave, strap it down and go. Tetris. Yeah, Tetris. She a beast at that. When we pack to go anywhere, I leave that to her. I bring it to the car. She puts it in. Still don't know how she do it. I promise you I don't. But you need to think about one of those little car carriers that can attach to the back of your car on the little, on a trailer hitch or something. Because when it's time to roll, you better have it, because you need enough room for all y'all to get in the car. And then your stuff. And then your stuff, man. I ain't playing. It don't got to be no huge trailer. Just something. It could be like 4 feet, 2 feet long. I don't care. Everybody keep just saying an RV, RV, RV. Sometimes you just need a trailer to haul your crap. Make a list and put it on the fridge. You should not just make a list, but you should have everything like at your garage door or your front door, your coat closet, something. Somewhere you should have your pack ready to go. Van, yeah, if you got one. These days, everybody buying them up and living in them. So, again, I rambled off again. It's hard for me to talk about this stuff without going there. Can you get what I'm saying? It's hard to talk about this equipment, Berkey water filters, solar generators, gas generators, refrigeration. It's hard because then you get a bunch of people that keep asking, why would you buy that? Why would you spend so much money on that? That's look in the chats. That's so many. That's expensive. Why would you do that? This is why. Right, rooftop bags. That's a good one. That's a good one. I still got it. I got one of those too. All right, Weller Black. So again, I'm gonna finish this like this. The Blue Eddy is a beast. It's still running. 4 days solid. Tomorrow is gonna be 5 days. Not plugged up. Not plugged up to power or solar or nothing. Let me see. And one more thing. One more thing I gotta tell you. This is super important. A lot of people bought the Harbor Freight setup that I have. How many people bought the Harbor Freight setup or have your option, your opinion, 30 quart or 42 quart Bouge RV? It depends on how much space you need and what you plan on doing with it. I just needed the 30 quart because I want everything to be able to be picked up and go with me, but still make enough sense to have. The bigger one was too big for me. The 30 was perfect. Everybody that has any other kind of solar setup, like Harbor Freight setup or different kinds of panels. G Weezy said, I have the Harbor Freight setup, thinking about the Jackery. Okay, here's the deal. I was thinking about selling my Harbor Freight setup, right? Don't do it. Look what I bought today. See what that is? I'm thinking, now that I got this, what do I need that for? Do you see that? Harbor Freight connection, right? This is the Jackery connection or a Blue Eddy connection. You can get adapters. Watch this. That's my Harbor Freight panels. Here's the cord for it. All running parallel. Here's the adapter I purchased. Now I can hook it up to my Blue Eddy and bring in 45 more watts of power. So, this was a game changer. So that whole Harbor Freight setup, not only can I hook my setup up, but I can also use the panels for this on the mobile. So here's something else I want to let everybody know before, because now it's Q&A. We've been in here an hour and a half. Y'all know I'm good for this. So now it's Q&A. I'm going to tell you one more thing. This is a game changer. This costed, I think, $6. $6 just changed everything. This made this useless to useful. Here's another one. You can link in the description. I will. Now, here's the other thing. Got this adapter. Now, that panel goes with the Blue Eddy now, right? Here's another game changer. I don't care what is the Harbor Freight kit. You're going to have to Google that, okay? Because it's a whole, trust me on that. Here's the other game changer. Now, this is something that I experienced that you will need. With the Blue Eddy, they give you a long cord, which is what I'm watching all the videos is a serious blessing. For $40, I went and bought a 30-foot cord. This is why. This is 30 extra feet of cord. Because the problem I had, I wish I could show you the video. The problem I had was I couldn't get my solar panels because I had my Blue Eddy sitting right where it is right here. My solar panels were sitting right outside this window. So I couldn't hit the sun just right. And I was like, if I just had about 5 more feet of cord, I could get them out in the yard away from this tree and away from the awning of my house so I could hit that sun just right. I was bringing in 140 watts or something like that, but I would have been getting all my juices and berries if I could get my panels out farther. So I said, I just need longer cord. Boom. $40 for $30 for 30 feet of cord already ready to go, already hooked up, ready to go. Okay? So I'm just telling you, if you do get one of these machines, you may want to invest in some longer cord. Now I'm going to tell you why. Because if stuff do pop off, you ain't going to have your generator outside. You want your power in the house. Right? That's why we buying this solar generator. Because the gas generator is outside making all kind of noise. This electric one is stealth mode. You want your power inside with you so it don't get stolen. Even at a campsite, even if it ain't bad stuff going on. Your solar panels don't even have to sit out in the yard in the middle of no man's land. They can sit up here on top of my doggone rooftop. I can reach down on this roof or get me a ladder and set them right here on my roof. And set them panels right here. Nobody will see them. The cord will be running straight up there. See? And when it's time to back them up and go, take them off the roof, bring them back in the house. Make sure you get some extension cord cables that go with whatever generator you're going to get. Because once you see how short the wires are, you're going to realize, yeah, that's kind of stupid. Why didn't they give you longer cable? This is important. This is more important than I thought it was going to be. Okay? Because I want my power unit in the house where I can use it. I'm not going to have this outside plugged into my phone with my cooler, my freezer out there and everything outside. I'm in the house. That don't even make no sense. You want your solar panels outside, but you want your power indoors. And I'm not talking about what your whole system is outside. You running extension cords in the house. That's crazy. So, and if you're going to do that, you might as well get a gas generator. Okay, now I'm questions. Now I'm quiet. I've been rants in my pants, and I need to dance. I'm answering as many questions as I can for the next is 99. Next 20 minutes. We'll make it 2 hours and let it roll. Need a good old Jack and Gin before go back to my mother. Blue Eddy and Jackery, you get so Blue Eddy and Jackery, you get so you can keep in the house. Right. The electric And the solar is, especially if you live in an apartment. If you live in an apartment, you need to be thinking about investing in one of these. So, okay. One is none and two is one. Get both. That I've got them both. Exactly. You can't have enough power right now. Thank you so much, Vicky Owens. Led, will water get into the solar connection? I don't know. But that's for you to start. Look, if you feel that it might, which it could, you know, wrap it with tape. Wrap it with black tape, electrical tape. Do what you got to do. Uh, let me see. I'm trying to go down, catch as many as I can get. No water will get into the solar connection. Anthony G says, when it's raining, you won't have any sun to bring your panels inside. That's another good one. Thank you for that. Yeah, if it's raining, your panels is out there almost for nothing. Let me see. Natural Nature says, is Jackery better than Gold Zero? It depends on what you need it for. Now, the Gold Zero, they're saying it's supposed to be the best of the best of the best, sir. So is the price. And then with that price tag is doing the same thing that all these other ones can do. So it's like, let me see. Butterfly Effect said I should have gave Jackery Gin away from Christmas this year while family was about to be at my house. You shouldn't. I must be missing something. You should have gave Jackery Generator away from Christmas. I missed something. Does the solar panels come with the Blue Eddy 1500 that costs $1,000? No, no, that's just the machine. But if you get the whole package, I know the package sting. This package is a stinger, but you're still saving $200 because if you buy the panels by themselves, it's a killer. Trina N says, after research and price, I will order nature. Oh, nature's generator. I I done stepped in some of this water. I done wet my sock up. Nature's generator. Where is the entire kit? It's on Amazon, but I don't know if they have any. Somebody just said they looked and they don't have any more right now. So I don't know. Trina, tell me why you like the nature's solar kit. Can you tell me why you went with that? I'm curious. Cause I was intrigued by it, but their spokesman made me nervous. Led, did you use both sets of solar panels? Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It was awesome. I'm gonna just put up little clips. Just the video gonna be stupid and crazy and out of source. And I'm talking to my brother. So, but I'm gonna put the video up because I really want. I might just do it this weekend. I'm gonna do another video. Let's just do that. Cause I'm telling you, I'm cussing and everything else. And I don't want y'all to hear all that madness. And I'm all happy and I'm too happy is what it is. A Home Depot had nature's generators. Christy Lewis. Okay. How many solar panels should I buy when I purchase the Jackery? The Jackery, they say, can only take two in parallel. The Jackery can't, so far, I don't know what these new ones that's coming out can do, but they can't go in series like these and get more panels. Let me see. The nature spokesman is Mr. Excitement. Yeah, he made me not want to buy it because he was acting like somebody just said, look, dude, you owe me $50, so you go out there and speak for me now. If you don't speak for me, I'm calling my lawyer. And he came out, yeah, it can charge stuff. If you look, turn it around, the case is made out of ABS. And he just didn't sound convincing to me. He made me nervous to the point I'm like, you know, and when I went to the website, all the pictures of this thing look so generic. They look super generic. Put it like this, you know, when you go on a web, like you're searching the internet, right? And they show like these weird pictures, like some dude is selling a car. He's selling this used, let's say 19, year 2000 Chevy, okay, Impala. If he show you a cutout picture out of a magazine of that car being brand new, you gonna be looking like, he only got one picture of it too, and it's the cutout from the magazine from the year 2000. You gonna be like, nah, I'm good. I don't even want to inquire no more. If you so stupid, you gonna put up a fake picture of whatever car you selling from the year 2000. That's 21 years old now. No, thank you. Those are the pictures they had on their website, and I was like, not feeling that. 2% said you couldn't find that video. They probably took it down. It's so horrible. That video is terrible on YouTube. Anthony said, I'm dirt poor, but I saw the Duracell 1440. Listen, let me tell you something about that Duracell. I almost bought that Duracell. Hey, SEI Family Garden. What's up, brother? What's going on, man? I almost bought that Duracell and still kind of thinking about it because it has its place. Um, because if it gets too cold, these won't take a charge. That lithium ion battery won't take a charge. And I remember that from flying RC cars. Uh, that lead acid battery will. How long do you leave the solar panels outside or just leave them in your home in the window? As long as you want to. Whenever you feel like you got a good enough charge or you are at your maximum charge, take them out. That's completely up to you. There's no rules to this game. That's up to you how much power you need. Nobody's going to tell you how much power you're going to need. I'm going to tell you this. I'm learning every day. I'm learning every day on this thing because what I'm seeing is I'm learning from, I'm going to say from 2 bars. I left the panels out, let's just say for about 2 hours. It gave me a whole bar of power. Then I plugged it up into the wall and it was done charging before I went to bed that night. So everybody keep talking about it take forever to charge. And maybe my definition of forever ain't what those scientist dudes. Maybe it was fast to me. It charged about the same speed as my doggone phone. Questions. Ryobi tools make power inverters for their tools. You can use their batteries to invert power. They do have, they got one too. They have a power bank too. I saw it, but it costs just as much as this. You welcome, Stay Worthy. Can the Bluetti panels be? Can the Bluetti panels be charged from a window? I don't know. You're going to probably get some kind of they're going to catch some kind of sunlight because I know the Harbor Freight ones can. Those can out of this window. So I think you probably can, but you know what? This weekend we're going to run some experiments. Y'all hit me with some experiments that I'm going to run it through and see if it can do it. Chocolate Beauty said if it takes longer when the battery is below 50%. Of course, because it's just that much longer to charge. That Duracell is just too doggone heavy. It's 60 pounds is a lot. 60 pounds is a lot. This got to be about 30 pounds maybe. Not even 40, I don't believe. I haven't even looked. But that's nothing to pick up. The Bluetti is nothing to pick up. Let me see. Said nature's gin has wheels to roll around. Yeah, yeah, but those wheels is about that big. They won't do nothing for rolling through no grass or no sand. So either way, I hope they had another way to be able to pick that thing up. Just pick it up. Because those little baby wheels, have you ever had a cooler with them little wheels on it? And you said, man, just pick this cooler up. Like you at the beach, pick the cooler up. Just, Dad, I can't, I need some help with the cooler. Bitch, pick the cooler. Help your brother pick the cooler up. Pick the cooler up. But he got wheels. Pick the cooler up. Got all day. I'm sorry. I went back in time. Them little wheels can't do nothing. You go into the park and the baby boy trying to pull the cooler through the grass. Dad, I'm stuck. Help your brother. Help your brother with the cooler. But it got wheels. He just weak. Stop calling the boy weak. Help him pick up the doggone cooler and shut up. Let me see. You can add batteries to the door cell. Yes, you can. Now, see, I'm glad you said that. You can add batteries to the door cell, and that's what I like because it was expandable. But at the same time, it's totally, it's expandable and ridiculous. At the same time, it's great and ridiculous. And this is where I had to sleep on it because it's already 60 pounds. Each battery that you pick up, another lead acid battery, like another car battery, is going to be about 60 pounds. You have 120 pounds that you have to carry. So say you want to keep expanding it. Okay, who is carrying all of these batteries? Now, which makes it so if you're just setting up a system, you might as well build a system. The Duracell just bypass that. And it's only, if you got the Duracell, it can only get charged so much. I think 100 watts, watt hours, it only can accept 100 watts per hour to charge. And if it's 550, that's 5 and 6 hours to charge it. Okay, now, bear with me on this. I forget how big the inverter was. I want to say the inverter was 500-watt inverter or something like that. For $500 or $600, what it costs, why don't you just go get you a Harbor Freight setup and get you a 2,000-watt inverter and a couple car batteries for a fraction of the cost? If you're going to make a setup that's not, you don't plan on moving nowhere, boom. Thank you, Natasha. Tell her I sent you over there, would you please? So that's what killed it for me with the Duracell. It doesn't hold a charge long. And yes, it's expandable. And yes, you can replace the battery in it. But by the time you have to change the battery, technology is changing by the week. You won't even need to change the battery because by the time to change the battery, this thing will be obsolete. Kevin G, do you have the AC 200? Okay. Which generator would still work in freezing temperatures? A gas generator. They'll all let you use the energy, let you use the power, but you ain't gonna be able to charge no lithium ion batteries back up in the cold weather like that. You're gonna need either a diesel generator or gasoline generator for that. Yeah. I'm listen all day. I just listen to these videos and listen to these speeches and uh just get knowledge. Jotting down little stuff on my little notepad in my work shirt. Let me see. Somebody said something about a battery. I wish I could have found them. Lithium batteries cost 400 and up. Yes. So think about this. This is the size of almost two of those battle-born batteries, lithium ion batteries. Those are just the batteries for the $500. So imagine that's $1,000 for two batteries. That's all you get, two batteries. But this has the power inverter in it, solar panels, everything for almost the same price. Why would you, with the same batteries in it? So why would you even do it? I've been thinking about all of these scenarios. Hey, Led, are you going to buy a home solar system in the future? I have one. That was my first one. I got the whole setup outside. But that's just for saving your cost around the house. That's not for emergencies. You hang Harbor Freight from second story window in a serious situation, bug in situation. No, I said it. Yeah, basically, sit it right here. So which Blue Eddy is the one you have? I have the 150, which is the 1500 watt. That was for Wildwood Dream. I have the Blue Eddy 1500, or they call it the 150. Janice Evans, we got gas generators, country land, trucks, and skills. We will be investing in solar system. Yes. I'm going to say this, you guys. If you can, get both. There's a place for gas generators, and trust me, no matter what you say, until technology get better, there's always going to be a place for gasoline generators. Just like gasoline cars right now. Until they perfect the electric automobile, there are going to be gas monsters on the road too. Let me see. EB240 is better buy if you catch it on sale. Yeah. I'm gonna say this. I wish I would have got the 2000 or the 240. I really do. 12-volt lithium battery and converter and solar panels will work. Yeah, but that price for all of that stuff, and you can't take it with you. Okay, I'm gonna say this because I'm trying to answer. I'm trying to talk to y'all, answer y'all questions instead of me running my big mouth. I thought it would be that code. $1,000 for the Jackery 1500. Where? Well, who found the price of the Jackery 1500? It ain't out yet. Do you have a transfer switch for the generator? No, a transfer switch. What do you mean by a transfer switch, Maxine? Let me see. Gas daytime, Jackery at night. Amen, Robert. Amen, Robert. That's me all the way. That's how I'm thinking. Gas in the daytime, electric at night. Quiet time, and then it's noisy time. That's exactly how I'm gonna run my system. Yes, Samantha, it don't gotta be special, just a little small trailer. Summer blackouts are my biggest worry right now. Yeah, and it's hurricane season, y'all. It's hurricane season. Gina Wild said for 630 you can buy the Blue Eddy 300 and a solar panel with 120 watts. Now my question to you is, what are you trying to do with just that much energy? With that much power? Is that how much power you need, or are you just looking at the price? That's what you need. You need to focus. Get the price out of your head, even if you're on a budget. Because say you're on a budget, but you need 1,000 watts of power with all the things you plan on using. And you go and buy something like the Jackery 240 that's only going to put out 240 watts of power. You wasted your money. Well, you should have just saved a little bit more money and got one that's going to be good for you. Don't waste your money trying to, because this is a nice little price right here. Because the Jackery 240 with the solar panel set up, what was it? 199, something like 379. I almost jumped on that 100 times fold, but I know I need more power than that. I know I am. with all the things we do. I know I'm gonna need more power. So that would be a waste of money. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna have to just keep stacking my chips and get what I need. Don't waste your money. Because you think about this, when you buy a real small power bank, you might as well just go to Walmart and get a bunch of those little ones to just keep powering your phone. If that's all you're talking about, powering your phone and your iPad back up, just go to this. Don't waste your money. How many watts do you recommend? The Blue Eddy kit on Amazon is 2100 right now. I don't know which kit that is. And again, you have to know how much power you plan on using. You need to go around your house and take note of everything that you're charging up and all the things that you use every day. And look at the back of your coffee maker. Okay, that's 1,000 watts right off the bat. Your phone, okay, you need a couple watts for that. Your iPad, okay. Let me see. Maxine A, I sent the answer to your question. I missed something. You need more power, just use your power wisely. You don't need more power, just use your power more wisely. That's true too. That's very true too. You can play it like that. That's very true. I totally agree with that, actually. Let me see. See, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what. Remember, because I kept saying I don't need that much power. I just need the Duracell. I don't need all that power. This is what I want you guys to think about. I don't need that much power. I don't need that much energy. My mom will. My sister will. So I start not just thinking about how much power I need. How much will my whole family need? What does my mom need? What does my sisters need? What does my wife, my kids? So you got to think about that too. I only need 240. I could have got away with the Jackery 240. Would that run my mom's equipment? Would that run my sister's equipment? My son got asthma. Would that run his equipment? And what if all of them need that equipment running at one time? I was like, just stop with the little bit of energy crap. Just stop it. I know I need the juice. Let me see. For me to see, you say we have a portable AC. What size power bank would I need? How many watts if I run electric blanket, dorm fridge, and electric skillet? I don't know. You will have to add those watts up, and then that's going to help you make your decision. If you're trying to run all of that at one time, that's unnecessary because you ain't just going to keep your hot plate running. This will do all of that. Probably all at the same time too, but the question is for how long? Okay? The Blue Eddy 1500 can do all of that, but for how long? That's the big question when you're talking about these power banks. Let me see. Robert Camano says, I run my household with 1,600 watts. I believe that. That means you just can't keep letting lights just stay on for no reason over the sink and over the stove, and you just don't let stuff stay on like that. You got to be more conservative with your energy use. She did that. TV no is included in the Blue Eddy. I missed something. I say get a Coleman camp stove with butane for cooking, save energy. Amen to that, Muskegee. Amen to that. When it comes to cooking, if you can use propane, I say go that route. Don't try to waste all your energy cooking with electricity. In any way, form, or fashion, that's a blood sucker. No matter what. Hey, this water is the truth. Now, I have me a little sippy sip. I put this to the side. I took one sip off of that, and I'm getting jiggy with the water. If that ain't telling you something. Now I said tonight, I'm gonna have me a little sip, but I'm killing this doggone blue. I know I'm about to call it Blue Eddie water. I'm killing the doggone Berkey water. I ain't drank this much water in my life. Electric plates can use up anywhere up to 1,500 watts. Anthony G, I'm gonna tell you this, the hot plates, right? I'm gonna tell you this. This is the sweet part. Hey, SEI Family Garden, this is for you though, bro. Guava, a little pinch, a little kick in the chunks. Hey, look, electric plates can use anywhere up to 1,500 watts. What I'm finding out, because I have an electric blanket on the way, a 12 watt. We don't need, technology has changed, family. We don't need everything to plug in the wall 120 no more. Look at this, watch this. This heater, that's just a little 500 watt heater that can keep you warm. That plugs right, it can plug right into here. But it's only 500 watts. That ain't, this is on right now, and I got this plugged up. Watch this. Watch this. Cut the safety on. Wait a minute. I got to get that safety button right on the knuckle. Oh, cut it on. Here we go. Is it on? No, I cut it off. Hold on. Here we go. Dang, I got to cut that sucker on. Oh. Hold on. Here we go. There you go. Look. Boom. Now we got heat. And this is 500 watts. And look what we pulling. 440. That's pulling 452 watts right now. It's a 500 watt heater. If you need to get warmed up, you can use all your juices doing this. Let me cut that back off because I don't need it. Or get a 12 volt blanket. That's the smartest thing to do. If you're trying to hard heat up a small area real quick, for instance, in an emergency, what is the room that can get the warmest the fastest? I'm going to tell you right now, you ain't even got to guess. It's your bathroom, because most bathrooms got tile everywhere. That tile warm up, you don't want to come out of it. Like when you come out the shower, right? You cut that little heater right there on in that bathroom, it's going to stay warm because that tile has warmed up. That's all you need. From there, blankets, anywhere like that with all that good tile. Let me see. I got the Duracell power source, 1440, 1800 watt peak. It's around $600. Went up about $50. It's not a lightweight. Right. That's the one I was going to go get. Let me see. Now the propane. I haven't experimented with that yet. Yeah, I'm scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. That's a great idea. Put your blanket and pillow and bathtub. You got to start. We got to use our head. Listen, it don't mean that you're stupid. It just mean, y'all, we just ain't had to do this stuff. Some of y'all watching me, young folks, you ain't never had to do it. But some of y'all, we ain't had to do this kind of stuff since we was like super young, like the blizzard. I think that was the blizzard of 77 when the lights and everything and the power was out for weeks in the snow. I ain't never seen snow like that in my life. People, some of us ain't seen that in a long time. Where did you get the 12 volt electric blanket? Just go to Amazon. You don't gotta get it where I get it from. You can get it from anywhere. Anywhere. Propane is better than butane. I agree. Butane costs too much. A couple of bodies in a small room wouldn't even need anything. There you go. Everybody supposed to gather up and get in the blankets. You remember that, Robert? Yeah, that was a. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my entire life to this very day. Let me see. But what about the summer months and staying cool? Now, see, you gotta use your, for me to see, you gotta use your head with that too. Think about this. This is where let me stop yelling. This is where I'm trying to get everybody to understand. And I said this before. All this stuff is great, but we can't totally depend on technology to do everything for us. If it come to getting cool, you know what to do. Look here. Look, that box that came in. You gotta use your head, baby girl. Some of this stuff we gotta use our head. Okay? Technology can't do everything for us. We in a position that we in right now to this very day because we done let me turn it around. Because we done let that feel good too. We've let technology take over everything. Even our own brains. We don't even trust our own brains. That's why some folks in here is asking me what do I think that they should buy? Because they're depending on technology or somebody else to get the answer. This is the way you stay cool for free. Right there. In the summer months, we didn't have no fans. I promise you, we didn't have no air conditioning. You know what my favorite thing to do when I was a kid? When I was too hot and it was too hot, go lay on the kitchen floor face down. I kid you not. I didn't care about the cookie crumbs under the cabinet, none of that. I would lay because the floor was so cold. It stayed cold. Or lay on the bathroom floor. Face down. Just my drawers on. I kid you not. We got to use, right, wet your shirt up. Get a spritzer. I got a spritzer up in my doggone bathroom right now. In the summertime, even now, till I'm a grown man, I'll be like, you got to use your head. Some of this stuff we can't depend on. We can't let this take control of our every situation. Some of this stuff we gonna do some fancy footwork. Okay? Right, get in the bathtub. And some of us even still do that to this very day. When you done had too many of these, you done came from the club, you done had too many of those. The first place you go when you come from the club, had too many of those, you go to the bathtub. For some reason, that ice cold tub is keeping you from going over to the toilet bowl. Why do so many people fall asleep on the toilet bowl when they had too many of them? Because it's cold. They ain't going over there for the view. They ain't going fishing. It's cold. In that nice cold, get you a cold towel. Just like, remember, Big Mama do it like that. Put that cold rag around your neck and sip some cold ice water. My mama she a mess. She'll have you, sip a little of that. And then splash some on you. Oh, it ain't gonna hurt you. Go on somewhere. You ain't hot now, is you? Go on. My mom was a beast. Still is, too. I could show you some pictures. You don't even want to see them. So, that's just stuff, man. We got to use our head. We can't let technology do everything. We can't depend on technology for absolutely everything. Who is this? The Duracell can run a refrigerator for 10 hours. And it could probably run this refrigerator freezer for about 4 days. The Duracell is a good buy. It really is. I'm not going to lie about that. Even though it's lead acid is It's not. It's a good machine. I did a lot of research on it, and I still say it's still a good machine. But it depends on what you're trying to do. See, I used to hop in the shower constantly because my mama wouldn't cut the air on. We didn't even have an air conditioner. Better open that window and put your box fan in the window at night so it can blow a little bit of that humidity in there, that cold air. That was our AC. Or put the box fan at the end of your bed if you had one of your own. Once my brother moved out, I had his fan. One of the big old metal fans with the big old blades that cut your fingers off. Put that at the end of the bed and put your cover around it and tighten it up tight and get under there. And you'll wake up with a cold in the morning, but boy, that's some of the best sleep you ever had right there. Box fan cover, get up under that cover while that fan is, oh, y'all don't know nothing about that right there, man. That was our AC. That was, yeah, them metal fans, that's why they stopped making them mugs. If you took off one too many fingers, baby fingers too, they stopped making them. They had to. They had to stop making them. Because the first thing a baby want to do is this. I don't know why. First thing a baby want to do is slobber and listen to their voice reverberate. Then that little tongue come out. Or then they do like this. Stop making the metal ones. That plastic hit them real good, like brrr, oh, brrr, the plastic just it's like a monster, right? Like your old uncle take his teeth out, like But the metal ones ain't no coming back from that. We all got a lot of friends. If you my age, a lot of us got a lot of friends with a little finger somewhere. One of them fingers is littler than the rest. It ain't supposed to be that way. Metal fans. And all of us do. Somebody. I'm like, oh man, what happened to your finger? Was you in the war? You in the war? Nah. Oh, Frigidaire fan got me. And I was a baby. One of them old Cool Breeze fans got me when I was a baby. You know, the round ones that sat on the stand with the metal stand, and you could tilt it either way. It had fins on the side. You could stick your fingers through the side and through the grill. Brrr. Go, son. I'm sorry. I brought back a memory because that was my sister fan. My sister had that big round one that sat on them two legs, and you could tilt it back and forth, but you better be careful how you tilt it because if your fingers go in them vents, blood, son. Blood all on the dance floor. That mug caught on fire when they almost burnt our house down. That was the last thing I ever seen of that one. Let me see. I still have one of those fans. That's a death trap. Whew. Man, they should take that fan and just use it for fireman training. That's what they should do. For rescue and for burning houses down. That's all them fans was good for. Hot and humid, sleeping on the second floor is an adventure. Oh, yeah. Let me see. I missed something. I can't stand swamp coolers unless you're making it yourself. If the humidity is high, swamp coolers don't cool as well. Damp towel around your neck doesn't that damp towel. Y'all remember? That seems like I got one on me too. You know, my uncle used to come over with that towel. I don't know where he used to pull it out of. I always seem to have one somewhere. Just pull out a towel. Ooh. It's a hot one today. Hey, Al, man, you gonna turn, when you gonna buy air conditioning, man? You cheap as hell, man. I swear you cheap. Man, your beer even hot. My Uncle Bill, man, that mother was a beast. Pull the old rag out of his pocket, out of drawers. Hey, Al, man, when you gonna stop playing, man? You see your wife over there sweating. Gonna stop being cheap. Man, you cheap as hell, man. So cheap, your shoes is going to hell because they ain't got no soul. Boy, you cheap. Your shoes going straight to hell because you can't even afford to give them a soul. Oh, crazy ass Uncle Bill. Man, I miss him. Oh my God. Cheap ass, man. I hate coming over here. I love y'all, but boy, I hate coming over here. Come over here to see my sister, Al. I know I got to prepare to come over here. I bring my own cold beer. And sometimes I think he did that just to piss my daddy off. It wasn't even hot on them days, but whoo. You got the heat on now? You got the heat on? Oh no? Just to mess with him, tell him how cheap you were. Man, let me stop. I'm getting too personal now. So, yeah, that towel on the neck was a beast. So everybody, don't let technology totally control you, and make some decisions for yourself too. Okay, because some of this stuff is old school. You ain't gonna need this to do everything for you. All right, trust me on that. So that's a good idea to acclimate ourselves to fast. Yeah, we need to start getting ourselves together for some real live stuff popping off. I've been working in a factory and they hand out towels to put around your necks when it get hot. Let me see it. Let me see. I'm already peeing all night, Scrappy Doo. You know. But listen, who said that? Let me see. Oh, you work in a factory. Let me tell you something. Who said that though? Work in a factory, work in a factory, work in a factory. Where did you go, brother? Little Mountain Gardener. Little Mountain Gardener. Y'all know what I do for a living, right? Why on the planet Earth do y'all think we got AC in them trucks? I hear that all the time. All y'all do is just drive around in the AC. We don't got no AC in them trucks, Jack. Let me tell you something. We got them little fans that I just got through talking about. If you stick your finger in it, it's going to be a problem with the metal blades. We don't got no AC in there all summer long. And look, I'm going to do a review, a 2-year review on this ice machine right here. This ice machine. That video done got so many views, I don't even go back and look at that video. That ice machine has been plugged up and running for 2 solid years. It's a Frigidaire for 2 solid years because I need ice for my job. That's the only thing keeping you cool is your own ice. Yep, that's the AC. Open your window. And then they tell you don't be riding around with the door open. Don't be riding around with the window down like, but what? You sit in here and burn up like a toaster strudel. Y'all be wondering why we be so angry in that truck. Ooh, I can't stand my mailman. He's so nasty. He ain't really angry. He just hot. He in there cooking like a doggone pastry. And then gotta ask where y'all check at every day. I don't know. Why you gonna ask me like I know? I just give it to you. I didn't write it. I didn't sign it. Ooh, you ain't have to be all nasty though. I was just asking you where my check at. You still get a paper check while we at it. What you doing wrong? Oh my goodness. Let me stop. That was mean. That was mean. He said your guy is sweet. I believe it. We some good folks. It get frustrating sometime though. Let me see. So okay, no more no more questions that I didn't answer. Thank you, Tina. It wasn't me. You were just being honest. Yeah, I know, but you know, some people don't want to hear that. Old male person, you couldn't catch him. He was gone. That's me. I'll be on the move, son. Hey, hey! You know that sound. Hey! What was that? I'm tired of getting mail after. You tired of getting mail? Post up school. Tired of getting mail after 2 o'clock. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you, okay, I don't know if I can do this or not. I'm going to try to say this. Do you know why you get mail at 2 o'clock? What time is your mail supposed to be at your house? I'm going to play with this for a hot second. What time is your mail supposed to be at your house, VMJM? And tell me who said it was a set time for you to get your mail. Somebody tell me about that schedule. Hey, Granny Karma, how you doing, little mama? Tell me when they passed out that schedule for your mail to be delivered. No, after 8 p.m. Okay, and again, you got that mail. Let me tell you something. The only reason you getting it that late, you got to think about this. And this the part that I'm going to defend my brothers and sisters on this one, okay? Is because we get sick too. Even though they looked at us as what was it called? Not first responders, but you know what I'm saying. Through this pandemic, some of us have fallen too. So you're getting mail that late because some of us are hurt too. Essential workers, thank you. We get hurt too. Some of our brothers and sisters have gotten sick and passed away too. Who's there to replace them? Nobody. We have to social distance too. So that's putting less people in our offices to help out. So that will make me have to work double or triple harder to get this stuff to you in a decent manner. I'm trying to be professional as I could with that. So we apologize for being late. Now, I hope I speak for all our brothers and sisters on that. We apologize for being late, but we're doing the best that we can with the staff that we have. Did that sound professional enough? I'm trying to make it not, I'm trying not to do the whole, you don't know. I'm trying to be the nice mailman. Thank you. I try to speak as personal. Since I'm speaking for everybody, we're doing the best that we can to give you the best service that we can. But even we fall. Okay? So I'm sorry, and I'm apologizing for my brother or sister that's coming by at 8 o'clock. But remember something. Do me a favor, look at it on another spectrum, okay? I understand your your point. But think about this. That person that's coming and bringing your mail at 8 o'clock is so dedicated to the job and bringing you your packages and your mail that they're still at work at 8 o'clock with a flashlight on his forehead or her forehead and putting that mail in your box in the dark. They could have went home and just gave it to you tomorrow. But they said, no, I don't like getting my packages the next day. I'm sure this person don't either. It might be late, but it gets there. My mailman just passed before I came on this video. Before I went live, my mailman had just passed. True story. And I could walk you out there right now because I haven't gotten my mail. I could walk you out there and get my mail right now just to prove it. So we're doing the best we can do. And with that being said, family, the whole country, if not the whole world, is doing everything we can do to maintain some sense of sanity. The world is not the same anymore. And to be honest with you, even the people that's angry for no reason, sometimes I want to be like, I don't even blame you. Stuff is so crazy. Who do you fuss at? Things are so crazy. They're crazy with no answers. That's what's pissing everybody off. Used to be stuff is crazy and we get why it's crazy and we know the answers of why it's crazy. Not anymore. Now stuff is crazy with no answers. So when somebody come at you and they angry and they disgruntled in the store, or they stepped on your shoe or bumped your grocery cart and somebody start to cursing, even if it's not your fault, but hey, my bad. Even if it's not your fault, my bad. That's right, your bad. You better watch out. Listen, brother, I'm sorry. You are sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Can you believe that? He bumped into my cart. You know what his wife gonna say? Baby, he just bumped into your cart. He bumped into your grocery cart? You ready to pull out your Catalina for that? Do you see what you see? The world is so crazy and so everybody is angry. They lost their jobs. That's why I say, don't go messing with people. Don't go doing no high-speed chases with people on the freeway because they cut you off. Man, leave people alone. What I tell you, some people is looking for mayhem, just like the dude on the commercial. Some people looking for somebody to take that anger out because you don't know where they're coming from. They may have just came from their job and been told, you're done. We have no more use for you. We have to shut down because of what's going on right now. He don't know how he gonna feed his family. This is a man, okay? It's a man. And what men go through is the first thing we think about. We good. Y'all know women, y'all know us men, we good. We take care of ourselves, in all kinds of ways. We ain't worried about us. We worried about you. First thing I have to think about, how I'm gonna tell my wife. Before I even think about my bills, how am I going to tell my wife? Then, oh my God, my bills. Oh, we got a baby coming. Oh, all of that pressure. And you got a 30-minute drive to get home or to a park so you can sit down and feed some pigeons and think about how you're going to pull this off. On that drive home, somebody cut you off on the road. You got to release this. and just so happen you released it on some little young teenage girl that just got her license maybe 6 months ago. The world is frustrated. The world is angry. And there are no solutions in sight. There are no answers. There are no answers for why everything is so stupid. We constantly hearing politicians lie and nobody's being held accountable. So these are the people that's making rules and laws that we're supposed to live by, but they're doing all the lying. It's like we don't know what else to do. So everybody need to chill. Everybody need to chill. Because it's just so, do you even see why we doing all this prepping? We doing all this prepping because we all scared. We ain't doing this for fun. Wasting all your money on all this equipment ain't fun. I mean, it is. But you know it's hurting your pocket. You had plans to go to Cancun. You wanted to go down to Florida. You wanted to take the kids. Wouldn't you rather be going to Florida and getting some sun, going to the beach and getting some sun, going to the family? You can't even go to family reunions no more. That's what I would rather be doing. I got a house in Florida that I ain't seen in 2 years. I'm paying bills on a place in Florida that I ain't even seen. I would rather be there, but I can't be there because all this mess is going on. So we just all need to just chill. I have seen knockout, drag out, blood leaking fights over whether somebody is going to wear a mask or not. Say it to yourself. I need you to say that to yourself with your mouth. I want your mouth to move and say it. Don't just think about it. Say it with your mouth and see how it. When you think about it, it almost makes sense. You can't make me wear no mask. It makes sense in here. But when it come out your mouth, it just don't. It need to go through this Berkey filter or something. Because people is dying because they fighting and arguing about little dumb stuff like that. I seen a fight a couple of weeks ago because somebody refused to social distance away from somebody else in the self-checkout line. The person was like, "Can you please back up a little bit, please? Can you please back up a little bit? You can't tell me what to do. I ain't got to do nothing." I'm like, wow. This person is ready to go to blows with this old lady because you don't want to scoot back another 2 feet or something. That's how tense the world is. People are ready to go to war about 2 feet of space or wearing a piece of cloth on their lips. That's some stupid stuff to go to war for. That's all I'm saying. I understand if you don't want to wear it, I get it. Some stupid stuff to get ready to fight for. That's as dumb. That's as dumb as going to the club, somebody step on your shoe because you were so stupid. You spent $300 on these sneakers and you took them to a club packed with people walking around stepping on stuff. You look down at the ground, you see cigarette butts, and oh, why is drawers on the floor? That's neither here nor there. Lemons that people didn't even eat in their drink. But you wore $300 sneakers into this cesspool, and then when somebody step on them while they dancing with you, you ready to kill them. That's the equivalent of getting mad at somebody for not wearing a mask or bumping into your grocery cart or not backing up of 12 inches. We need to stop it. That's how tense everything has got. Uh, yeah, old sticky old floor. You don't even know who draws is these. Let me stop. Let me get out of here. And 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 that's the thing, it's not a it's not a big deal. It's just not. I understand you don't feel like being told what to do, but just it's just 12 inches. So my advice to anybody that want that extra 12 inches of space, when you feel that somebody's getting too close to you for social distance, don't get angry. Don't even ask. Don't turn around and say, excuse me, can you scoot back a little bit? Because they know what they doing. They doing 9 times 10 on purpose. Did y'all see why Lady Led left me the other day in the tent by myself? I'm going to just say that and leave it there. Nope, don't say nothing. don't, don't say nothing with your mouth. There's other ways to say scoot back a little bit. Okay? There's other ways. And it's called a broccoli burrito. It's called a broccoli burrito. You ain't, what's the song? You ain't have to say a word. You don't got to say nothing. What? What? They'll move. You don't got to say it. But after a while, they ain't going to want to get close to or touch anything that came from. They might even get out of line. They might even get out of line and just go away altogether. So everything doesn't have to be a knockout, drag out conversation. You just, if you got a plan on going to the grocery store, you just grab a couple of them sugar-free candies. them sugar-free Thin Mints or some sugar-free chocolate turtles. Go right ahead. Don't eat too many of them. Them sugar alcohols is a beast. Don't eat too many. Just about one and a half. That's enough to just load him up just right. Just make it pop. Make it like a cold pop. That's all you need. You just need a little ammunition for the line. That's all. You ain't trying to gross the family out on the car ride to the grocery store. Just a little something, a little backup power. Yeah, it's written all over your face. It's written all over your face. You ain't have to say a word. Yeah, exactly. El Stinko. Yes. They'll put a diaper in your purse. You ain't gonna want to put that lipstick on after you do that. Lipstick smell like poop. All right, y'all. We done. I'm done. We've been on way too long. I enjoyed y'all. Thanks for the questions. I just wanted to give y'all an update. This weekend, I'm going all the way in. I'm going to hook this stuff up. And I'm glad everybody is still hanging on because I got one announcement to make. We about to do another shut-in. We're going to do another one. And I want y'all to know, I want to see how many people we can get to do it this time. You don't have to set up a tent. So many people said, I wanted to do it, but I didn't want to set up no tent. You don't have to set up a tent. You just have to shut yourself in one room and can't leave that room for 12 hours. Okay? I'm going to pick a date. I really want to do it. I want to do it soon too. So, we're going to do another survival prep and shut in. I enjoyed and had so much fun with all the people that chipped in and sent me them videos. I wanted a lot more people did it. They just didn't send me the pictures and videos because I want the world to see that we can come together and we can do this too. Now, several people said this. They didn't do it because they didn't want to show their preps. You don't have to show your preps. As you see in the video, there were several families that they just showed themselves in their tent. They didn't show any of their equipment. And if you just show a little picture of equipment, that's not all your equipment, I pray. Right? No, you don't have to show all of your equipment or your arsenal. No, I just want as many people as I can get to come together, all of us at once, and do this and really do it. I'm not helping me. You helping you. Because if this stuff pop off, at least now you know a few things. You know a couple of things because we did this and we're going to keep on doing it. So I want to do it again. Only difference is next time I'm going to see if I can't get her to get me a Zoom going. I want to see if I can get her to get us a Zoom going so the world can see all of us for a hot second. What was the name of the airbed the lady lived? I don't know. Airbed? I have no clue, to be honest with you. You clearly see I could care less about that airbed. You see how much fuss she put up about it. You know I don't know what it is. So we're gonna do another shut-in. I'm gonna announce it again, like for real, because this video is like 5 days long. But I'm gonna announce it in a short video so everybody can start getting ready. I just don't know, should I do it? What's today? Wednesday? Should we do it next week? I'm gonna have to think about it. I would love to do it this week, but I know it's not enough time for it to set up the Zoom and everything. But the Zoom is so the world can see us. All y'all got a chance to see was me. I don't want you to just see me. I want you to see all the different faces that look just like us, all of us doing this together. I know, no Bino. But seriously though, they think, listen, Zoom is easy to set up. It's not easy to set up when you got a ton of people to do it. So I want you, hey baby, I wanted you to come down here early. I was screaming.
What?
I was screaming for you.
Oh, I was on the phone talking to my sister.
Oh. Hey, here. Want some of this?
I'm giving these to him.
Oh, okay. I wanted you to come give the gospel about your little Berkey.
It's awesome.
Your,
It's
mo-
delicious.
the moves is ratchet. So, I'm going to set it up, y'all. We're going to set it up and you just give them the Zoom ID and password. Okay. So, I'm thinking what? I really want to do it this weekend, but I got to get some stuff done. I had 3 chickens killed by a fox in the last 2 days. So I gotta finish building this coop for these new chickens, or I ain't gonna have nothing left. The 18th. What's the 18th? Dang, I don't got on. See, I don't got on no technology. I'm dependent on technology. We were. Let me see. Essian family. Sapper said, "Hey, babe." She gone again. In the West Wing. We were here before them and we'll survive. No, we ain't gonna do that because I don't know what that meant. I'm gonna just move that one out the way, okay? What I'm saying is I want everybody is in need right now. So I want us all to do it. And I want everybody to see that we ain't no punks. We can do this. We can knock this out. Not just 5 or 8 families. It's a lot of people that did this. A lot of people. But I want y'all to know something. People are watching us around the world. And you know what they're seeing? Unity. See, we was just having a good time and we was doing a little lightweight practice. It was deeper than that. I wanted that listen, out of all my videos I ever did, I wanted that video to go viral. I wanted that to go viral. Not all this other stuff I do. You know why? It wasn't my best video I ever put together, not by a long shot. But it showed unity. It didn't matter what we was all doing. But we all came together. All of y'all live all across the country. But man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I let out some gangster tears. It was like sweat in my tear duct. Because I seen so many people actually doing this, actually purchasing things to take care of their families, actually stepping up to the plate. People that's never done none of this stuff. Stepping up to the plate and showing the world that we're not going to let another disaster completely engulf us. Every time from Hurricane Katrina on, 9/11 on, we always in desperate need of help. The first thing we do, 911. Think about this. There was a lot of first responders in every situation. We can go on and on, okay? Hurricane Katrina, 9/11, there was a lot of first responders to help save a lot of people. But one person that was not recognized, not taken away from first responders, because they deserve every accolade they can get. But it was one other unspoken hero during all of these times of chaotic natural disasters or whatever has you. It was your neighbor that was smart enough to have a few things ready. It was your neighbor